Shira! Ska vi gå ut och gå? Shira! Kom då! Shira! Kom nu då! Kom nu! I'm gonna try a new thing today. Actually, this is how I started vlogging, but then I had a stabilizer. Now I got the GH5, so I'm gonna try to vlog a little differently, handheld. We'll see how that goes. But today, storytelling. Alright, so what is storytelling? That's kind of a hard question, actually. I mean, it can be different things depending on what you do. In advertising, storytelling is selling. I think that's a really bad way to storytell. So most of the commercials are shit way of storytelling. It doesn't bring deep emotions into anything. That's essentially what I think storytelling should do. It should bring, deep emotions. You should feel things, you should experience things. They should put you in a place where, you haven't been maybe. And I don't think advertising does that at all. Shira! Where is that freaking dog? She doesn't like to walk much. Or sometimes, at least, she just stands and waits for me to come and get her. Like now. Kom nu. Kom nu, Shira.
Don't remove the Asian landmark a long, long time ago.
It's actually freezing today. That's frost. Oh.
The dream of the lasting peace. I tell you what, value your modern life. Value your history. Value your...
Yes, good stories. It's really important that they create emotions. It's really important that you have some form of identification with the audience. That could be anything. I mean, if you make a film about trans people, you probably need to find a universal thing. Like for me, that was love. The Pearl of Africa is a love story first, then it's about the trans woman in Uganda who fights for her life. You can relate to that too. So I don't make the films about the issues if it's an issue-driven film. That's one key factor, I think, if you look at documentary work. It gets boring if you focus too much on those things. Shira! Shira! Kom här då! And I mean, to me, storytelling, like good storytelling, it also takes its time. You need to have time to get to know the characters. You need to have time to kind of understand the story. You need to kind of feel the emotions of the people in the story. You need to get struck by, the drama of it or the suspense of not knowing everything. Good stories have a lot of suspense because you don't get all the information or all the clues that leads to, conclusions straight away. So you try to tell a little bit and then you try to surprise and go to a different thing. And you cut to unexpected things. Because you don't want to know what's going to happen in the end. Kom nu, Shira! Amazing morning. Crazy how as soon as the frost comes, there's something special about living in Sweden. To me, the key thing in capturing a great story is to cast the right people. So I do a lot of research. For a long time I researched a topic, I researched characters, I researched stories that it's been done before by other journalists. And then eventually I find characters and situations and locations and everything where the idea I have, it embodies all that. The character embodies all that. Their life has the right cinematic setting. It has the right drama within their personal lives. There's a challenge within their personal lives that embodies the story idea that I have, or the concept for the narrative structure. So you have to cast the right people. That's really, really important.